Gig log, January 27th, 2012. We're heading to Three Monkeys tonight. It's a new bar. Gonna be a little early, so I'm gonna go up there and have dinner, I think. We're gonna call this a How I Do log. I'll show you how I sound check with the Studiolive, kind of my workflow, how I work through things. So that's what this video is gonna be primarily about. Quick update, studio is almost painted. Our Austin venue has changed. We will now be at the Blind Pig. Same day, March 17th. I'm not sure on the time. I think it's still 6 p.m. Let's take a look at sound checking with the Studiolive. All right, so we've got 3 minutes until we're allowed to sound check. The bar's right next door to a Cold Stone Creamery, and they close down at 10, so they don't like any extra noise. So we've got to wait just a couple minutes. We're gonna get the guys on stage. So to run it down, I start with kick, snare, hat, a couple toms, then I'll go to bass, guitars, and then onto the vocals. Now before I start anything, I always unmute my vocals and run them up just a little bit so they can talk back and I can hear them. Everything else I do is through the talkback mic. Drag over that saved scene, and everything's already kind of lined up. So I'm going to do a little bit of tweaking. I'll do a little bit of tweaking, probably not a whole lot, but at least to kind of get an idea what I go through now. We're going to have to start off really, really quiet. The bar wants to keep the volume to a minimum, so when we start, I'm going to make sure that I have enough input signal coming in, but then when I actually run my fader up, I'm going to keep it, I don't know, maybe 6 dB under Unity for right now, just to kind of have a basic mix. I'm also going to keep my master fader a little bit under Unity, just because I don't want it to be too loud. Alright, so I got my talkback mic right here. I've got auxes 1 through 4 running to the in-ear, so I'm going to select my aux 1/2 and aux 3 to 6, hit my talk button, and now I can talk to the guy. Hey guys, how are you? Now I route my drums to a drum bus. I leave my kick selected for main and subgroup because I like a little bit more kick in the mix. So I'll run my subs up right about where we're at with the main fader. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? All right, it's 10:01. We can go ahead. We're going to start with kick. Now before I unmute it, I'm going to select the channel. Go ahead and start kicking for me. I'm going to check my gate. If I need to make an adjustment with my gate, I'll open it up, close it up. Make sure that my level that's coming in is good. And now I'm going to unmute it. Run the fader up. I'm going to make a quick adjustment to that. I'm going to bring some of the high end down a little bit. So make just a couple of my adjustments. Maybe get a little bit more low end thump out of it. Okay, kick is done. Snare drum. Okay, plenty. Hi-hats. What do you tell us? No hi-hat. Mike, no hi-hat, Mike. Okay, so no hi-hat. First tom. All right, now with toms, I like to make sure that my gate is nice and tight before I do anything else. So I think I'm going to speed up my attack a little bit. And I'm going to speed up my release. Okay. Unmute it, run it up. Some of that. A little bit too much in the mid-range for me. right there. My input's good. Need a little bit more low end. There it is. All right, hold drum set real quick. Very good. Yeah! All right, bass guitar. And I'm gonna unmute it, run it up. Too much low end there. I like the compression on that, so I'm going to go ahead and leave that. Okay, it's running that at about 7 to 1. Nice and tight, press the crap out of it. Okay. Alright, sounds good, Russ. Patrick! Make sure my guitar signal's coming in nice and good. How's that in your ears? Alright. Guitar sub. And I kind of had that EQ'd for something else, so we're going to turn up the high end. Back off on the low end. A little bit more mids. And there it is. Alright, we're good. Mr. Price. Alright, here come your ears. How's that with everybody's ears? Too loud in your ears? Alright, so I'm going to make some adjustments. I'm going to go ahead and hit the mix button. How's everybody else's ears? Good? Okay. Alright, let's go on to Pat's vocal.
Check 1, 2, hello. Mic check 1, 2. Check 1, 2.
How's your ears?
I don't hear my ears at all. Check 1, 2. Check 1, 2. Check. Mic check 1, 2. There it is, man. Check.
Okay, got them up in the ears.
Good.
Everybody else, how's your ears on those?
Check 1, 2. Monitor check.
Bass needs more of that.
Check 1, 2. Hello. Check.
Good. Everybody else all right with that? Okay. On to Jockman vocal.
2, yeah. Check 2, 1. Yes, sir. Check 1, 2. Yep. 2, 1, 2. Yep.
This one I run
2.
on the mains and a subgroup.
2, 1. Yep. 2. Check 1.
I ride his gate pretty hard.
Yes, sir. Friday night. 2, 1.
He's a singing drummer.
Check 1, 2. Yep. 2. Yep. 2.
Okay. I like it. Russ.
Yo, 2, 2, 1, 2, check. Yep, 2, 2, 2.
How's your ears?
Yo, 2, just up a tad, please. 1, 2, 2. Yep, 2.
Russ is deaf.
Yeah, pretty much. Can you ride my gate a little hard? I'll take a little less. Hey, yo, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. 1. Yeah, that's good. Oh, yeah, hard. 2, 1, 2, 2, 2. Hello. Yo, there it is. Cool. Yeah.
All right. And Price.
Hello, check. 1, 2, 3. Hello. Check. 1, 2, 2. Hello, check. I'm cool.
Ears are good? Okay, we're ready to roll. I don't check my effects. I blend those in as needed. Right up here, so I just leave those muted.
Yes, sir.
I already have settings that I like. I use the bright hall and a stereo delay.
Good evening, everyone.
Thought we were starting with something else. Light.
Welcome to Friday night, baby. We're gonna have some fun.
All right, I got a mix. Well, that did not go as planned. It was a little rushed. Maybe we'll try it again at another video. You know, we're gonna be getting rid of this system pretty soon. It sounds like. Looks like we're looking into. I'm gonna see if I can get out of that snow. We're looking into a powered system for the band, and it might just be a QSC rig, which would be sweet because then I don't have to bring mine.
Brandon! Discount double check!
So I'm outside right now because we've got music playing. I had to cut off the sound check because I thought we were going to go into an original to start, and we didn't. Went into a cover song, so I cut that out of the video for copyright purposes. I like to go in order with kicks to vocals. For some reason, it's kind of just the way I've always done it, and I like to keep my vocals right in the middle of the board. That way, I don't know. Everybody's got their own way of doing it. Some people put vocals first. Some people put vocals at the end, and I just do vocals last. That usually takes the most time because I got to do the more of that goes towards the auxes. You know, and fine tune. I need more vocal in my ears or whatever. All right, it is cold and snowy and wet. I'm going in. We'll call this gig log end. So gig log, January 27th.